with that last song we heard, it's called "Awesome Bomb," to my understanding. I believe it was an ECW generic song. I say that because I've watched some footage on the WWE Network. Shameless plug. And that's actually one of the few songs that is not dubbed over with some WWE produced generic music. Because a lot of the ECW wrestlers would use songs that now would be, copyright infringement.
Right.
That's not dubbed over. I don't know if I may have seen it once, but I don't remember. But nevertheless, it's just a really good song. With some really good guitar work in there, and I just really thought it would be cool to play, and it goes along with the theme.
The vocals, I'm not gonna lie, were different.
Yes.
The way he sings it, it's almost like a marching chant.
Almost
like he's giving orders.
Well, Mike Awesome, get a little wrestling heavy here on Full Metal Attack on WICR. Mike Awesome wrestled in Japan in the FMW promotion as the Gladiator Mike Awesome, which explains the whole made his name in the Rising Sun
Got it.
bit. He was a very agile big man. He was about 6'6", about 300 pounds. He had a very good physique to him, and he could do splashes, and he could do dives over the top rope. He could do all these kinds of things that a guy his size really shouldn't do. But when he moved on to WCW and WWE, he just never really caught on because he just basically looked like all the other guys they had there, so he didn't really stand out from the crowd. But the song is really good.
Oh, yeah, it was a great song.
He used another theme after this in ECW. There's a song by the Scorpions called The Zoo, which maybe I'll play a version next week, maybe not. There was a version done by Bruce Dickinson of Iron Maiden, and Mike Awesome used this cover version in ECW when he was champion for quite some time. It's a really, really good song. It really is. I just gotta double check the lyrical content, but mission consistency.
Yeah, you definitely have to check that.
But it should be perfectly fine.
Yeah. Well, you're listening to Grip's Greatest Picks right now on Full Metal Attack on WICR.
Certainly are.
As usual, you can listen to us live on Ustream.com and Live365.com by searching WICR. What do you got next? I'm curious to see if I can guess this. I feel like I'm not going to.
Well, we started that set with Shooting Star by Bad Company, a great, great song. Not so heavy, but just in the storytelling aspect, I thought
It doesn't matter. It's Bad Company.
This is true. Next up in the set, we're going to have some Skid Row, and then we're going to have some Ozzy Osbourne.
Okay.
Okay, so
Sounds like a great set.
It is a great set. That's why I picked it. That's why it's
Grip's Greatest Picks.
Exactly. That's why it's Grip's Greatest Picks. So
Humor here on Full Metal Attack.
here on WICR's Full Metal Attack. You're absolutely correct, sir. So with that in mind, let's get to the next song. Here is Skid Row with 18 and Life on
great
Full
song.
Metal Attack.